everyone, it's Lorraine with BJK University, one of the coaches here, and teaching everyone how to locate products on Amazon. Now, every once in a while, we get what's called paralysis analysis. We've been looking in Helium 10 for products and I think I'm doing it right. I'm not sure. I keep running against roadblocks and I just don't know what to pick. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. Well, that's kind of the fun part sometimes. That's called paralysis analysis. So, what we want to do is we want to take a step back. By taking a step back, you allow yourself a little bit of room to breathe, and we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to check other platforms, and when we do, we get creative ideas. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen and show you something. First, let's come here. Let me see. There we go. Share. All right. First things first, a lot of times we source our products from Alibaba. Alibaba is located in China. And why do we source from China? Well, both economies complement each other. It's designed this way. Their cost of living is really low. They have raw materials and they make everything, and their pay grades are much, much lower. So ours are much higher, so we can buy for less and sell higher. And it's like, yeah, but they're just cheap products made in China. This is not true. Just about everything in your household is made in China, unless you check everything off and it's made in the USA. And that's not possible because we don't have that much manufacturing here in the United States. So we have from Indonesia, we have from China, Taiwan, all over because the economies complement each other. So one of the best ones to go to is Alibaba. And what I did was I'm looking in the pet area today. You can always come back and go to Alibaba and change it. Or you can write something up top here in the search bar. Now, the fun part is when you click on Alibaba, there's a little camera here. Say there's a product you want. So right now I'm in pet accessories and I'm going to get everything in the book over here. And I'm going to start looking at things. Look at this one, electric pet hair. Now, don't put too much stock in this price because if I go put this picture in, use it, save it to my computer and put it in here, I'm going to see all of this with all different prices. And some of them will be way lower than this. So you're just here to get ideas. Outdoor pet carrier dog. Okay, so this one's a little bit different. And the scratching post. So we're here to get ideas. I know that they do have a dog bed that is for like a stress dog bed, and it actually does well. So I'm still electric salt and pepper shaker. What that's got to do with pet supplies, I don't know, but I may want to take a look at that. That could be a good product. So maybe I'll grab it and go take a look. So I would go into Amazon and I would put the keyword in. I happen to know how this product is doing. And then we have the self-cleaning semi-open litter box, $85. That I'm not sourcing it for no $85. But if I put this in, if I come here and I click self-cleaning semi-open smart litter box, I'll just take the keyword and put it into Alibaba. And now you're going to see there's all different kinds, different styles, and different prices. That's a little bit way too. It's a smart litter box. Wow, these are expensive here. Let me see. New smart cat litter box, cat shelf cleaning. So it does. Now this is more accurate to what we would normally see. It's not as fancy. But if I go over to Amazon and I just say Amazon.com, let me see, where's my keyboard? Okay. So if I'm going to go to Amazon and I put smart cat litter box, I want to see how much they're going for. Okay. Oh, no wonder why they're $100 or $85 because that's how much they're going for. All right, so that would kind of seem just about right. Recycled material, 149, 139. So these are actually pretty expensive. Interesting. So now I understand why they're so expensive on the other side. But it gave me an idea. So what about, I'm kind of curious. Stainless steel litter box. I heard they're supposed to be more sanitary. So there we go. Well, that is a tall litter box, isn't it? But this is something different. Let me see how much you're going for. Okay, 89, 129, 6. All right. This must be no, it's just a stainless steel litter box. Interesting. A two-pack. A two-pack for someone with multiple cats. Stainless steel litter box, 59, 59, 62, 50. I'm seeing a lot of price consistency in here. All right. Okay, so we could be possibly onto something. So we're gonna come here and we're gonna click come on. Oh, I have to be in the other one. My apologies, everyone. So I'm gonna grab this and say, I'll grab this keyword, copy. We'll jump over to our other, here we go. I need the other browser for this one. Okay, there we go. So now my Helium 10 should pop up in just a sec. There we go. Okay. So let's go ahead and x-ray this. I'm really curious. So now we're popping keywords directly into Amazon. We can go to Etsy. We can go to Facebook and Facebook Store and Amazon Live, all these different things that people are showcasing. They may actually be a great product to launch. So let's see what's going on here. These are pretty big boxes too. Okay. Search volume is really high. So it's outside our criteria. Our criteria for search volume is 20,000 to 30,000. Now, why is that? But that's a lot of people searching. Yes, and that means that this keyword, a lot of people are bidding on it because it's so high. So you want to be able to get into the marketplace. So we'll show you how to get another keyword. So enclosed stainless steel, this is just the most generic one, okay? And 151,000 is very high. But right now, even though it's high, I can see this is worth pursuing because I have 8 people making over 8,000 and I have 4 people under 300 reviews, which means I have a way to get in here. But here's another thing. Anytime you see on your x-ray zeros under any type of revenue, well, this is the parent level. But the ASIN is making money, so we leave it. The ASIN is making money. Maybe they don't. It does say that they do have a variation. Anytime you see this arrow, there's a variation. But it looks like they're doing well. They're all doing really well in here. All right, so now it's time to take a dive and take a deeper look because this search volume is way outside our criteria. How do I do that? First things first, normally when you open this up, I'm going to click this filter, okay, and click it off. It will normally, and apply filter, okay? It'll show up like this. It'll have all the badges and you'll see all the SP. Those are sponsored ad. People are paying to be up here on the top. What I want to see is the organic listing. So I'll automatically come to filter, hide the sponsored, and apply filter. Now these are the people that earn their way up to the top of the page. The sponsored are now gone, but they're also in here organically. So I don't want to evaluate them twice. Okay. So now what do? I want to make sure every one of these is a stainless steel litter box. Some of them are 2. And what? That's stainless steel too? Huh. That must be a really, really tiny one because that's a kitten. All right, so I'm going to go with this one, this one. I'm going to skip that 17 because it looks really tiny. And we're going to keep going down the line. I can see these are all stainless steel. Now I'm paying attention to where it says selected. Okay, so if I click, There's 9 and there's 10. And I'm going to run Cerebro. But if I click 11 accidentally, run Cerebro and Listing Analyzer will turn off. And you won't understand. Why can't I click on it? Well, you clicked too many. There's 11 showing right here. Okay, selected 11. So untick 1. They show up again. We're going to run Cerebro. And Cerebro's the brain. We all know that. So Cerebro is going to go into all these listings and find out what keywords they're using. So let's run Cerebro. And we're going to find keywords that are in our search volume criteria. And we're going to go ahead and analyze it again and see if it's worth pursuing. It may take a couple of seconds. All right, we're moving. We're moving. So these are all the ASINs we ticked off the 10, and they all have keywords that they're using in their PPC or pay per click. And we want to know what they are. We want to know what they're ranking on. So right here, I have search volume, 5,000 to 20,000. There we go. I am going to say apply filter. I'm not going to put any other filters in. I just want to see the keywords. Reason being is because most of these keywords I won't even pay attention to. Why? Because I want to go to competing products. I want to see the lowest amount of competitors for a keyword I can find. So I will click on competing products 2 times, and I will start here. Now, I have 4 things that are always together. If they're somewhere over here on the side, you'll hold it down and drag it over. And I put 4 of them together. I want to know my search volume. I want to know my competing products. I want to know my CPR. And this is the estimated number of units that need to be sold in an 8-day period to get me to page 1. And I want to know my title density. How many people have it in their title? That is up there. Cat litter arm hammer. Arm and hammer. That's what it means, arm and hammer. So I'm looking for that stainless steel. Anything stainless steel. Oh, stainless steel litter box with lid. Okay, this could be one. It's got 8,000. It's in our criteria, and it only has 881 competitors, competing listings. Okay, that could be one guy could have 8 in his listing. So he can have the parent one, and this could be sifting litter box, but I want to see anything up here. Self-cleaning litter box, there's that one. Okay. Stainless steel cat litter box, there's another one. Okay, so let's go back up here and click on this one. All right, so let's go see what's going on. It looks like we have a little bit of each going on here. And I'm going to get rid of the ones that do not look like what I want. Because if everybody just has a regular stainless steel litter box and here comes along this $239 smart litter box, it's not what I'm going after. It's not what people are typing in. But they're using it as a keyword to hopefully try to get a sale. Okay, look at this. 59, 45, 59, 46, 62, 50, 55. Oh, there's a lot of price consistency in here. And there's 8,000 search volume. And look at this, 8 and 7. Oh, this is looking really good. I think we just found something. There's not a lot of 2025s. There's 2024, 26. See, there's one new launch, just one in January. So they just started. So this is why their revenue is low. It's just February. So they just launched. So, and they only have 33 reviews. They got 33 reviews. That's pretty good. Maybe they ran out of stock. Probably. Because if you're brand new, 1 month old, and you got 33 reviews and you have this little showing up, that probably means somebody ran out of stock. I do see 45 and he's making 40 grand and he doesn't have any variations. Oh, that's really good. Look at this. I like it. So I want to pay attention to this one. He's got low reviews, but this looks like it might be the smart one. Look at that price on there. ASIN revenue is 40. and parents. So he doesn't have. Okay, 16,000. This guy, still under 300 reviews. He only has one review and just started. Just started. He's making 2 grand. All right. I was like, next month this one shows up, it'll be a lot higher. Look at this one, only 121 reviews, and he's making 178,000. And on his variation, he's bringing it up to 188,000. This is amazing. Let me see. 33 just started, 148 making 56,000 on this alone. And so if I click the arrow right here to see what else he has, this is his variation that's inside, and that's the one that gets him to the 79,000. Okay. So he has two things in here, one making 16,000, and the other one is the one that's showing. Okay, he's got one making, ooh, look at this. Wow. He's got some good stuff going on here. Enclosed. All right. So for this one, he is doing 56 plus the 16. And that's where he's making his money of 79,000. So in actuality, now I'll click the arrow again to make that disappear and the arrow goes straight again. So I can see the variations. I can see the money. I can see how he's making money. These are a little bit heavier, so the FBA fee will be heavier, but the price is higher, so we don't get hurt as much. And we'll use our FBA calculator to make sure that we are being profitable. So next thing I want to know is, let me just sling over. Not a lot of Amazon. I only got 2 AMZs in here. That means I'm not competing against a bunch of Amazon. I have everybody is FBA. That's wonderful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is actually looking pretty good. So all we did was we went to Alibaba, we kind of surfed around, got an idea, put it into Amazon, went and searched for other keywords, and lo and behold, we found a product and it looks pretty darn good. Now, the next thing I want to show you is when you are in Cerebro. When you're in Cerebro and you're looking over these keywords, sometimes you're going to see something different. Sandbox with lid. Now, this is something different. I might go check that out. I'd be curious. I don't have to be stuck on the cat litter box. I can go check it later, but I think I found something else. I can go look at it. And then I can use Cerebro again, and it could bring up other products. So you can just keep going round and round and using Cerebro, finding other products, using Cerebro, finding other keywords. And it's a great way to find some products. I hope this helped you guys. So when we get a little bit stuck, you learn how to be a little bit creative, look towards other places to get visuals. And when you do, it's like, what about this? And then you type it in and look what happens. We found a product. All right. I want to thank you guys for joining me today. I hope this helps you guys. And we'll see you next time. Aloha. Ciao.